Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Sekar Arum Musliano and the last name 237 to fulfill the assessment for the Early Childhood English Language Development course taught by Mr. Muhammad Naufal Fairuzillah, M.Pd, M.Ed. And today I am very happy to tell a story to all of you. I will bring a very famous fairy tale, namely Pinocchio. Who here has heard of Pinocchio? Wow, it must be so exciting. Pinocchio is wooden puppet who really wants to be a real boy. In his adventure, he will meet many friends and also interesting challenges. So, get your ears ready and your curious hearts ready, because we are about to enter Pinocchio's world of wonder and valuable lessons. Ready to listen? Let's get started. Oh my nose, it's too long, I need to make it smooth. I won't lie, no more lies, so please make it small. Once upon a time in Italy, lived an old carpenter named Geppetto. He was lonely, so he planned to craft a boy-shaped puppet and named it Pinocchio. I wish you were real a boy, he said lonely. One night, a blue fairy who had Geppetto's words granted his wishes. She sprinkled some magic powder on the puppet and brought Pinocchio to life. The fairy then told him, "Now you have become a living puppet. But if you want to be a real boy, you have to be a good and make your father Geppetto proud of you." Geppetto was so happy to find his puppet was now alive. He loved Pinocchio with all of his heart. He bought some books and sent Pinocchio to school so that he would grow to be a clever boy. But Pinocchio was disobedient. He used to skip school and play with his friends all day. When Geppetto found out about his naughtiness, he was so angry. "Are you telling me a lie?" Geppetto asked with a puzzled frown. "No, father, I am telling the truth," he replied, and his nose was getting all longer. Every time Pinocchio told a lie, his nose was getting longer and longer. Geppetto had to ask his friends, the woodpecker, to pack Pinocchio's nose to its normal size. Every time Pinocchio about things or naughtiness, he used to give his words that he would be a good boy next time. In a little while, Pinocchio forgot all his promises. "School is not fun at all, and it's so boring. I don't want to study anymore. I want to have some great adventure," he thought. So, Pinocchio decided to leave home and join a circus. However, Pinocchio soon realized that living at circus was not fun at all. The poor Pinocchio must work all day, and since he had stopped going to school, his ears now had become two large donkey ears. Pinocchio regretted leaving home and missed his father terribly. The one day, Pinocchio heard bad news that Geppetto had been looking for him and now he had been swallowed up by a giant whale. Immediately, Pinocchio ran away from the circus and set off to research his father. Eventually, Pinocchio could find the giant whale. However, as soon as the whale saw him, it swallowed him up as well. Inside of the belly, Pinocchio saw his father. "Father, it's me, Pinocchio!" he shouted. We are so happy to see each other. "I have a good idea to get out of here," said Pinocchio. Then he began tickling the giant whale's stomach. As soon as it opened its mouth and was going to give a big sneeze, Pinocchio and Geppetto made their way to get out of the whale. In the end, Pinocchio and Geppetto got home safely. The Blue Fairy was so happy with Pinocchio's courage. As a gift, she magically turned Pinocchio into a real flesh and bold boy. Since that day, Pinocchio always kept his promises and never missed school again. And they both lived happily ever after. Well, okay guys, the moral of the story is we are taught not to lie and obedient to parents. Well, that's all my storytelling. That's last I say. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bye.